The president held his first news conference in 60 days Tuesday, and it's obvious reporters had been looking forward to this opportunity for a while.
Do you risk U.S. credibility if you don't take military action?
There's a growing hunger strike at Guantanamo Bay among prisoners there.
Is he right, and did our intelligence miss something?
Do you still have the juice to get the rest of your agenda through this Congress?
Well, if you put it that way, Jonathan, maybe I should just pack up and go home.
Despite the wide range covered in Tuesday's presser, the president's comments on Syria drew perhaps the most attention. He said last August that the use of a chemical weapon by the Assad regime would cross a red line, possibly prompting U.S. intervention. Now, with evidence mounting that chemical weapons have indeed been used, Obama's in a tough spot, though he says he won't act until he knows all there is to know.
What we now have is evidence that chemical weapons have been used inside of Syria, but we don't know how they were used, when they were used, who used them. I've got to make sure I've got the facts.
The president was also pressed on the FBI's handling of a 2011 investigation into Tamerlan Tsarnaev, the Boston bombing suspect who died in a police firefight. Some lawmakers have criticized the Bureau for what they see as a missed opportunity to stop the attack. But Tuesday, the president stood by the FBI's actions.
The FBI performed its duties. Department of Homeland Security did what it was supposed to be doing. This is hard stuff.
From a media perspective, Obama's rare talk with the press was also something of a snub for newspaper reporters. The president selected questions only from TV reporters and a Spanish-language paper. It's become a trend for the administration, and papers including the Washington Post have taken note, wondering if the White House thinks newspapers ask the wrong questions or just aren't relevant enough. The president and Vice President Joe Biden are scheduled to meet with Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel this afternoon. Among other topics, they're expected to discuss the crisis in Syria. For Newsy, I'm Zach Toombs. Multiple sources, a broader view.